Okay, are we back? Are we back? I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. There's a box underneath my my whatchamacallit, under my computer. It's kind of like a surge protector, but it's a box. And sometimes it just goes crazy and it like it just goes beep and nothing will stop it unless you turn it off. And that's essentially what happened just right now. So let me just get some programs running. I got OBS up, I got the stickers up, I think. If they don't work for today, then unfortunately, them's the breaks. And we have an ad break starting soon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just keeps happening. I'm just kidding. This is good for me to get all my programs up and running, so give me a minuto. Da, 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 da. Can we have that running? So just get right to— I'm gone! Oh no, I'm here. I'm here. There you go. There we go. Oh no, wait, I need my iPad. You think that's why it freaked out? It's like, you have your iPad plugged in? How could you? Oh wait, let me hide this. Okay, oh. Yeah, while that ad break plays, I'm just gonna get everything set up again. Da, 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 da. There we go, show iPad. Yay, we're Gucci. Music. We need our music. And then what were we listening to? Was it Sweet in the Night? What was it again? Sweet is the night. Okay, sweet is the night. I wrote sweat. I wrote sweat is the night. Okay. Actually, I should play it once everyone's back from the ad break, huh? Okay, so that's set up. Okay, the Yubabing Cubs are there on the floor. We got Sammy running. I think we should be good. I think we should be good. So I think all that's left is to wait for folks to get back from the ad break, and then we'll actually get started. Actually, let me review what you guys were saying in chat before it exploded, before it was gone. And I'm also gonna hydrate. Okay, I'll be back in like a minute once the ad break's done. Okay, we're back. We're back. Is my stream muted? Can you guys hear me? I just see Matthew saying is stream muted. I'm not playing any music at the moment. I'm good now? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I muted just for like a minute to drink water. But okay, let's get back to... Oh yeah, let's play Sweet as the Night as Apolon had requested. We'll review chat. We'll see what you guys were up to right before the big crash happened, and then we'll get to studying. Alright? So, See, so last night I replaced the fan in my Nintendo Switch. Oh, cool. That seems like... It seems like something it might... That, I'm not much of a hardware person, so it seems like it might have been difficult, but hopefully... I know Bartawolf left already, but hopefully it was a smooth process. I did bring the PNG back. I like the PNG's expressiveness. I like both. I like all of the models that I either made or like commissioned or like had gifted to me. All of them have their own charm to them. So I love the like each of them has a different kind of expressiveness. So I like that. And then Dia had said, Binka, I found out that there's a dwarf planet called Orcus. We need to start a space program with Binka's tech to get there. So yeah, dwarf planets are pretty cool. Like Pluto is now a dwarf planet, right? And then we also have a couple others like Makemake, Ceres, which is in the asteroid belt. There's a couple others. Oh, Eris, the goddess of discord, not the app, you know, but the concept of discord. Orcus is I actually haven't heard of that one. I wonder if that is Latin for like, I think of like orca whales, but Orcus. Let's take a look at that one. God of the Underworld. Oh, it's Etruscan. Interesting. Ah, it kind of fits with like Pluto, Eris, that kind of thing. Also, give me a second. I'm gonna mute. Okay, cool. Beans got back from the car wash. Or washing his car, rather. But cool, yeah, so if Orcus is the god of the underworld in Etruscan mythology, Etruscan is like the predecessors to the Romans in a way. That goes with the theme of like, you know, Pluto. Pluto is like the Roman name for Hades, right? The Greek god of the underworld. And then its moon, Charon. It's spelled like Charon, but it's pronounced Karen. That is like the boat guy, the boatsman, I guess, of the underworld. And then one of the other dwarf planets is Eris, who is a goddess of discord. So she's not really like part of the underworld. By the way, I found out, did you know there's a word for that? There's a word referring to like anything relating to the underworld, and it's called chthonic. It's spelled like CHTHONIC, chthonic. So that's like anything that has to do with the underworld, which I'm gonna be using that word for next week's little educational stream about, you know, Greek and Roman gods, and Digimon. So I'm gonna look out on that. Apolin says switch to wired internet. The funny thing is, if you're talking about Ethernet, I do already have. I already am on a whatchamacallit, on a Ethernet. But the phone that I use for tracking is not. It's like I can do like, what is it? It's an old phone. It's like a lightning. It still uses lightning cable. I have like a lightning cable to USB, not USB-C, like USB-A, I think. And I can plug it to my computer, and that actually makes my tracking like pretty stable. But like I said, it confuses the program that I use to mirror my iPad. So I have to figure out some kind of fix for that. But yeah. Okay, I think we got to the part where the computer started yelling at me. Bartawolf had to go. We're back. We're so back. You good now, Chthonic? Is it really chthonic? Because my intro to mythology professor was very emphatic on how to pronounce it. KF throatiness. Oh, so it's Greek in origin then. Kind of like how Ceres is Ceres, like Ceres fauna, is not actually pronounced Ceres, it's Keris, right? Ah, so it's chthonic. Okay, okay. Then why is it spelled? Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Like I was literally just talking about how Karen, which is spelled like Charon, is pronounced like Karen. So you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it is chthonic. Thank you, Matthew. Needs a bit of KF throatiness, rolling the like like that. Chthonic. Like you're clearing out your throat. Like that. Like clearing out my throat. Okay, how do I sound when I'm clearing out my throat? Oh, it's like way back in the throat. Okay. How do you make that sound? Wait. Chthonic? I'm like coughing. I'm like coughing. I guess the closest approximation I can do at the moment is chthonic, but I'll try harder. Chthonic? Chthonic? But yeah, so that's the word referring to like anything referring to the underworld. So yeah, we're gonna be studying that a little bit next week. My presentation is like 95% done. I literally just need to like do one more slide, and then decorate it. That's literally it. Like I've cited my sources, I've like done most of the research, I know what I'm gonna present. It's literally just one more slide and then decoration, and then we're good. We're good to go. And I am going to be advertising it to like all the Digimon discords that I can, because it took me a month to work on this thing. And on top of that, I do also want to make it a series of different edited videos. I was thinking of like maybe it should just be one big video, but I'm gonna experiment with doing short form and long form like edited content. So we'll see how that fares. But otherwise, I said that we were gonna get right into it, and then my computer was like no. But now it's time to get into it. We're going to go ahead and study. So while I'm gonna be studying, there's portions here that say muted. I'm gonna be muted, but at the same time you can still talk and chat. I also have a couple of redeems available for you guys, so you can change the classroom. You could change my outfit. It doesn't automatically change my outfit, by the way. It just prompts me to go into the PNGTuber Plus program and change my outfit. But you got a couple of options as well, so hopefully that's something entertaining. And if if you want to go ahead and focus on your own thing, like do your own art, do your own studying, do your own like work stuff, you can do that as well. Or if you want to dual wield me with another stream, you're welcome to do that as well. So otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and get the timer started. Where is my Pomodoro timer? Wait, where is my Pomodoro timer? Oh, here it is. It's like it's on the screen. It should be like an actual window. But all right, I'll see you guys after 30 minutes. Otherwise, I'm gonna start studying. So enjoy it. Alright, give me one more second to finish this last kanji. And then we yap. Alright, we back. That was a good study sesh. I actually got through like 2 sections of kanji. Binka working hard, yeah. Hello, Hugs. It's good to see ya. It's good to see ya. Alright, let's start the yapping timer. Cool, yeah, that was fun. I ended up like how when you see like I started drawing like really small at first, and then little by little it just got like bigger and bigger and bigger. But I finished the whole section of kanji, so before you know it, including kanji parts. And I've also been trying to like draw the actual like this whole like book that I'm using. It's called Kanji Look and Learn. They have little like mnemonic devices, which is like basically like a memory trick to get you to remember like hand. This kanji is hand because it kind of looks like a hand. I think the one for road is really useful because it's like a weird like kind of zigzag, but it kind of also looks like a road. So yeah, that's what I was doing for this one. I'm not done. I'm not up to page 13 yet, so I do think that the next Pomodoro section, I'm gonna have to stay muted for at least half of the time, and then we'll do some verb conjugation review. But otherwise, oh man, things are happening in the chat. Matthew, thank you for gifting a sub to Hux. Thank you, thank you. What? And Pickles, hello, welcome, welcome. Wait, let me catch up on chat. Let me catch up. Good to see you too. Yeah. Hello, Pickles. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah, you got the emotes now. Yahoo! Yippee! Because I know that my regular streaming time, I know it's not great for the EU folks, right? I think it's like late, right? So hopefully these morning streams are useful, or they're good as well. For the next like 4 weeks or so, 4 or 5 weeks, it's like 3 a.m. Oh no. Yeah, definitely get some rest, right? Definitely get some rest when you can. So the morning streams though, for now they're gonna be study streams until like 4 or 5 weeks down the line, until the summer basically, when me and Beans go to our Japan trip. Actually it would be, yeah, I think I mentioned before that I'm gonna go on hiatus in about a month's time. So right up until that hiatus, we're gonna be studying Japanese, and then I am the sleepiest goat that ever did slept. We missed your goatee presents. Hugs. So yeah. But yeah. Oh, it's 3 p.m. right now, Pickles? Or are you talking about my usual stream time? Because right now, like, the morning streams are definitely once a week. I was talking earlier how, like, I wish I could do more morning streams, but at the same time, I work from home. Or I might be at the office that day, so I can't. It'd be kind of funny if I stream from my office, but also not doable, because then all my coworkers would just be like, "What you doing there, government name?" Let's see, Hugs a 12-hour distance. High five! We got that 12-hour distance. But yeah, I think so it's 3 a.m. during my normal stream time, right? When it's like 6:30 p.m. PST. Right now it's like 12 noon for me. Is it evening for you? Because I know for the Asia time. the twerking emote. I can't wait for next Friday when Casper debuts formally. Teacher leaves us? Yeah, it's just for a little trip. It's just for a little hee hee ha ha trip. And then I'll be back. But then I think a couple weekends after that, I'm going to Offkai Expo. So it's a lot of traveling. Right now it's 8 p.m. for you. Oh, I see. So the difference between you and Pickles is a little less than 12 hours. As an East Coast Burgerlander, Binka streams at 9:30 p.m. EST. Oh yeah, so it's late. I know that you gotta go to bed sometimes when I'm like midway through the stream, which is totally fine. I know that it's like really late, especially if you like work the next day. So yeah, no worries at all. I appreciate you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys at midnight, which is fair. That's totally fair. Lately, especially this past week, I've been conking out at like 10-11 p.m. I am proudly unemployed. Aren't you doing schooling though? I love not having money. Oh no. But I was gonna say, like, I appreciate the folks that drop by when they can, or even the WOD watchers or the lurkers as well. But that's also why I've been thinking lately about doing more edited content. Like, I do have my YouTube page ready. It would actually be because I have a YouTube page that is my VODs, basically, right? 5 minutes left of yapping time, man. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm thinking about like edited content, because then it'd be like a bite-size piece of my usual stuff, like the art history stuff. I was first thinking of shorts, like those YouTube shorts that are just like a bite-sized portion of like, here's how you can analyze art and stuff like that. But I might also do a little bit longer form content, because next week I'm going to be doing an educational stream about Greek gods and Digimon, basically, because it's been my latest, hyperfixation, or returning hyperfixation. So yeah, let me catch up on chat right now. See, when you stream in GOAT, got half-term break. Oh, cool. Beeplebees, hello. Chomp size, exactly. You get a little bite of Binka. It just has like a giant bite mark. I'm just like, no, don't eat me. I'm not delicious at all. I'm nothing but skin and bones, and maybe snacks. Let's see. Oh, you got your stickers? Everyone get your stickers. Sadness, the time of Binka hates us is almost upon us. You guys still have me for another month. You guys have me for another 4 weeks. So, actually, give me a second. Alright, we're back. Snacks, you say? Eat her! No, don't eat me! Don't eat me. I'm nothing but skin and bones, you see. Boins. Nothing but skin and boins. I'm not gonna read that out loud. The last thing that Matthew said, but the one time we don't want the school break to happen. Aw, you guys are sweet. But yeah. So that is gonna be happening, but until that month I'm gonna be chock full of content. Maybe. Well, actually, let's see, what do I have on my stream schedule for the next coming weeks. I still have to decide when I'm gonna do that educational stream next week, because of the Casper debut, right? Like, I don't know what time he's gonna be ending, right? So next week we're gonna have 2 educational streams, because my presentation is so long that it really needs to be broken up into 2 parts. Our Digi Mondays and studying Japanese on Saturdays. Let's see, we do have pixel art on the docket. I might want to pixelate Randon and Casper. We also have some retro gaming, and it's specifically a game question mark, or a interactive experience that was recommended by beeplebees. It's called Big Escape, so we're going to be doing that. And then the week after that, a little bit of art appreciation, and 2 games, actually 2 games for the price of 1. It's one game was recommended by Owen, and another one was recommended by Ghosty. So one of them is called Is This Seat Taken, and the other one is Children of Clay. And then I don't know what I'm going to be doing for my last week of streaming, other than Digi Mondays and studying. I do know I'm going to have a pre-hiatus yapping session. And that's actually going to be on May 16th, which happens to be World Sun Bear Day. Put it down on your calendars. It's World Sun Bear Day. The world has to celebrate sun bears. It's the law, you see. It's the law. If they don't, if you don't celebrate sun bears, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. You have to celebrate us, please. Please, I'm begging you. Boins, Binka from New England confirmed. My boins. Going into timeout. Biggest, yeah, we're gonna do Big Escape. That's gonna be like a couple weeks from now. I think 2-ish weeks from now, but yeah. So the one day where the mosh isn't rigged. Exactly. Exactly. Wait a minute. What do you mean the one day? It's never rigged. The mosh pit is never rigged. We love Binka and all Sun Bear siblings. Yay! That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Guys, 10 seconds back on the clock. And then we gotta go back to not yapping. I gotta go back into the studies. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That's the timer. It feel like it went faster at the end. Or was that my imagination? The mosh pit is not rigged. Don't listen to the to people that will say otherwise. I like Binka and have an uneasy alliance with the Sun Bears. What do you mean uneasy alliance? They're great. We're great. I love all the humans in bear suits. I've never heard of such a thing. All the bears I know are simply bears. Like look at Folk, for example. Simply bear. Bear wizard. Simply Bearcat in the case of Tipanya, right? So lock in. It's time to lock in, you guys. They're bears in human suits. Exactly. The Sun Bear Syndicate is ambitious and untrustworthy. What do you mean? We're very trustworthy. You can trust me. I've never steered you wrong in my life. Especially when I'm steering behind the wheel of a bus. Alright, guys. It's time to lock back in. I'm gonna continue my kanji study sesh. I have one more section to go, and then we might unmute to review a little bit of Japanese verb conjugation. So you guys are gonna learn with me, okay? Okay. Sarai? Wait, I spoke too soon. There's an ad coming up. There's an ad coming up. They wish to become the daimyo and throw all of Japan into a realm divided. No. Okay, so we'll yap for a little bit until the ad break hits. And then we'll study. Alright? Alright. I would trust Binka with my lineage, aka the Randanuis. You should totally trust me with the Randanuis. I would totally dress them up in goofy little costumes. I have a wizard costume. I have a little school kid costume from when I went to Japan. And I went to like a bear cafe. And they give you little bear-shaped bottles. Sotenbori, hello. Oda Binkunaga. They gave me a little like bear-shaped like boba container, I guess, and it had a little outfit. It had a little like school kid outfit, and I put it on Randanui, and it was very cute. It was very cute. You would treat them so well. I would love them. Maybe just have one for dinner, but the other ones they can stay. Trustworthy says the rig. No, NFT creator but makeup eater. No, this is slander. This is all slander. I don't understand. Haven't I treated you guys all well? Haven't I given you guys such good cars to eat? Well, not right now because we're in the cub corner. But afterwards, at the next ad break, you guys can have a cheeky little treat. Inspired you to make your own school outfit for Randanui. That's so cute. That's so cute. Long Binka. Yeah, she's always here. She's always here in our hearts and on the bookshelf. Mega Bronson, hello. Hello. We're about to get hit with an ad break. It's happening soon. It's coming to a beans near you. A babinka near you. Oh, it's right here. Alright, I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. We're back. Gotta eat and grow strong. Hux is eating right now. Oh, wait, let me catch up on chat. Do we get a song and dance number? Trying to think of like a song that I would maybe Bruno Mars, Babinka, like Scar and the Hyenas. I wouldn't get a song and dance number. It would just be me like yelling. Mika, I made the disclaimer for the Binka health concerns. Huh? I'm curious about the Binka health concerns. She's so selfish. Share the height. Those are my legs. I worked so hard to get my legs that long. You don't know what I had to do. I had to do so many squats. So many twerks, so many singular twerks. You stay down there. You just have to nibble on some ankles first before you can kneecap some tall folk and steal their height. Exactly. Disney song like Be Prepared. Share the tips. You gotta squat. You gotta make sure that your legs are aligned with your knees, basically. Not the singular twerk. Okay, let's see what Dia said. Parking your car where here might result in stolen headlights, chewed up tires, gasoline damage, lithium ion ionization in battery, elongated waistcoats, curling of leather in belts. Curing of leather in belts, the syndrome known as sausage fingers, vomit cakes in back seat, loss of vision, sudden interest in yaoi, eyeball ping pong, shiny ring ding dong, mosh pit, wobbly knees, dielectric conduction, salad dressing, sweat, and fiscal irresponsibility. That's pretty, I think that actually covers the gamut of like what to expect. I'm actually gonna copy paste this. I'm gonna copy paste it in my little clipboard. There we go. I do think that follows the full gamut. Not the singular work. I prefer to just be carried by the tall folk. Exactly. The real dinosaur. Fiscal irresponsibility. Now we eat the tires. I mean, you gotta have some source of fiber, right? You gotta have some source of fiber. But yeah, okay. How about this, you guys? You guys go ahead and you guys can keep on yapping if you want in the chat. I can join you, of course, but I do want to get to studying because I do have plans in the afternoonish. In the afternoonish, and it's already noonish. Oh no. Oh no, it's already noonish. But yeah, I'm gonna be studying some more kanji. The singular twerk, it haunts me. It is a thing that I have been known to do. We in timeout? No timeout. You guys can. No, I'm not gonna get distracted. Ooh, keys. I'm not gonna get distracted. I have one more section of kanji, you guys. I have one more section. I'm looking right at it. It's how many kanji is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. It's 16 kanji. Keys. But yeah. So it's 16 kanji. I wanna the goal is that by the time I finish like learning these, I'll be able to, I don't know, read like, I don't know, what's something that you associate with like little kids, like other than keys. Oh, that's such a cute emote. Whose is that? Who's that? Zobib? That's so cute. I want to learn kanji, you guys, and then I'll teach you. How about that? I'll teach you guys. I'll teach you guys some of the kanji that I've been learning. Alright, it's alright. It's alright. Okay, where's my timer? You guys can yap. You guys can mosh. You guys can eat each other. But you guys can also focus on anything that you guys are working on. So if you're like doing some art, if you're studying as well, then go ahead and do that. Big Ham rated into her and I suggested you check her out since her art is cute. Oh, okay, cute. Cute. I will do just that. So, okay, let's go ahead and start the timer, and I'll see you guys in about 35 minutes. Okay. The timer is not up yet, but I actually finished my kanji, but it's also too soon to get into the review, so I think we're just gonna skip on ahead. There you go. And then let me take out the... There we go. It's yapping time, y'all. It's yapping time! Wahoo! It seems like you guys were having fun in the chat, just vibing to the music of Otto. I really love Otto's music. I just wish I could get like concert tickets. Like the last time there was like a local-ish concert, it was with Atarashi Gakko and Yoasobi. Oh my god, like just the three of them, just any of them on their own would have like sold out shows, but the three of them together, I remember trying to get tickets to that one and it was like impossible. Like not impossible. If you're rich, it would have been like very possible. But all the good seats had sold out within like minutes of them being like available, and then all that was left was like kind of the not so good seats, and all of them were like expensive except Yapsudan time. Got entertained ourselves when teacher is on a poop break. No, you saw me, I was writing kanji, right? That's so cool. Yeah, I hope that there's like another concert in the area. I did hear that there was other auto concerts, but I haven't really like looked into it. Cause also, you know, the anxiety, the social anxiety and whatnot. You know? You heard? But yeah, that was a pre-recorded kanji writing. No, look, watch this. Look. Hi, Hux. I draw myself just doing a little hello. See, that's not pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded. See, I can't read kanji. I am kanji. I was going to draw some eggs on my computer for Easter, but I feel too lazy to figure it out almost. So I'm going to draw them traditionally and maybe redraw pictures of my first physical drawings. Yo, that's a good idea, especially with eggs, because I remember when I took my first drawing class, like over 10 years ago, I feel like at this point, eggs was one of our projects to draw because, you know, it's deceptively simple. They're just round little eggs, right? But then you got to get like the shading down. You got to get the surface that they're on, including the plate. I remember that assignment was pretty good because like you think it's simple and then you actually get to drawing it and it's like, uh-oh, shading. See, seems fake to me. No, look, it's real. Look, I'll write down the people that are in chat right now. Look, so I see Pickles. I see Matthew. I think Dia was here earlier, right? A Poland was here earlier. Right? Bardawolf was here earlier. See, I know that you got beeplebees. There you go. It's not a trick, it's live. You guys are on the telly. Let's see. How stinking bear they? How bear they? ChatGPT. No, there's no ChatGPT here. Yeah, sure, we know you randomly drew yourself waving ducks while pre-recording. F the smoothest of eggs. She's trying to trick us. It's not a trick. Gosh, I am like, because you guys said eggs, I am starting to crave it a little bit. My doctor was like, I'm serious when I say you gotta avoid the oily foods, and that includes, well, not oily. He said like high cholesterol foods, and eggs is one of them. Man, but I love eggs so much. I love making omelets. It's like my bread and butter, except it's my omelets. I love omelets so much, you guys. I keep making like tuna omelets and like veggie omelets. Why is my doctor telling me I can't have my favorite food? Well, maybe I can have it as a treat now and then. Tomorrow there's like a vegan pop-up in town. Me and Beans might go to it tomorrow, but you know, I need a cheat meal. I need my fix of the oil and the egg at least once in a while, you know? Write this then. Pink lesbian Jesus fought the cosmic entity to save humanity. You got it. Okay, where should I write that? Pink. What is that? Pink lesbian Jesus fought. Oh wait, you said fought the cosmic entity. Wait, what was it? To save humanity. And you know what that is? That's Utena. You're talking about Utena, aren't you? Aren't you? Are you talking about Steven Universe? Sure, we're always here? Dang it. Okay, whose name should I write that isn't always here then, huh? Wait. No, I don't want to look at the lurkers because they're lurking for a reason, right? They don't want to be perceived. I shouldn't do that. You gotta believe me. I love oil maxing omelette du fromage. Oh, with cheese. That's what an omelette du fromage is, right? Does it have cheese? Slides the tuna sandwich recipe slideshow towards you. That's right. I gotta try it out. I ran out of tuna though, so there's a lentil-based alternative for omelets. It's called chila. Oh, I'm gonna look this up right now. Chila. Oh, that looks. Oh my gosh, that actually looks really good. That actually looks really good. At the vegan pop-up that Beans and I went to, I think last month, they had Indian food. Oh my god, it was so good. They had these little. I don't know how to describe them. They look like little poplars, you know? They had like a hard shell in here, and then it was kind of like crispy texture. Like crispy texture, and then there was like there was a kind of like filling in here, but you could also put like sauce. You could put like, I know I'm just doing like a generic sauce packet, even though they gave us like a cup. But it was just like a little like fried hard shelled poplar thing. It was so good. And then they also gave us, oh my gosh, guys, I love samosas so much. I love samosas. Like every waking moment of my life, I'm just thinking of samosas. Slideshow, where did that even come from? You're sliding me the slideshow. Babinka kanji writing system like Almonte's calligraphy Mondays. Ooh. My like kanji calligraphy isn't that good though. Like I'm trying. It's really the stroke order that's kind of carrying me in this. She might legit be writing it right now. Elysia from Honkai Impact 3rd. You want me to write that down? Wait, let me catch up on chat and then I'll write it down. We only have 2 minutes. I can't believe Babinka hacked it to Dia's Twitch account to support her lies. No. I want a block of cheese. Oh, that sounds so good. Are you talking about pani puri? I think that's what that was called. I think that is what that is. Yeah. I think it was pani puri. Pani puri? Stop making me hungry. I'm trying. You guys are making me hungry. I just really like samosas. I just think they're neat. Are they always triangular? They're just so good with the yummy filling. Thank you, Saribot. Samosa gang. They're just so good. Okay, what else? Elysia from Honkai Impact 3rd. Watch this, you guys. Wait, you know what? I'll prove. I know I have 1 minute left, but I'll prove that I'm even a millennial. I can do it in cursive. Not great cursive, mind you. Elysia from Honkai. How do I do eyes again? Oh, Impact 3rd. I'll have you guys know that when I was in the 1st grade, I was a 1st grader. My teacher was like, you know what? I think you and one other gal, you guys are quote unquote advanced enough that you can learn cursive. And we were like one of two people that learned it, and then next year everyone else learned it. But I just remember feeling like all special. I was like, wow, you think I'm advanced? And now look at my handwriting. I see that the timer's almost up, but let me catch up on chat. And then I have to go to a bathroom break. And then I actually do have to like use the bathroom. Pause it. There we go. Let's see. It's always triangular. It's so good. That makes it easier to eat, really. I love pani puri. There's a place right beside me that sells them fresh. It's so good. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. Oh, that was the pink lesbian Jesus character. I see. I thought it was Utena. or what is it? Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. It's funny how often that trope just comes up where it's like, I know who you're talking about, Utena or Rose Quartz. Actually, it's Alicia from Honkai Impact 3rd. Oh. You love samosas, but what's your opinion on sambusas? I don't know if have I ever had that? Let me Google that. Sambusas. Whoa, what are these? They look similar. They're triangular. Oh, they're Somalian? Or Ethiopian? Because like Google is saying like, is sambusa Somali or Ethiopian? It's a crispy Ramadan treat. It even says treat on here. Yo, that looks so good. What's the filling? I'm looking at pictures right now. Oh, lentils? I do like lentils occasionally. Oh. Man, I want to try more like Ethiopian food. Or just more like, I guess more food from Africa in general. They tried to teach me cursive. Tried. So is cursive just joined handwriting? Yeah, it's like, well, it's more ornamental. You know, it's, I think, yeah, it's like more ornamental. Like, it's basically how like like how they wrote regularly in like the 1700s up until like, I guess the 1990s because like they made an effort to teach us. And I understand why like they're opting not to teach it anymore, but at the same time, if you're going into a discipline like history, you might need to learn how to write and read it because there's a lot of historical documents that like say it. So like, you know, for example, treaty of I never knew how to write X's. Huxburg. There we go. This is the Treaty of Huxburg of 2025. The treaty says that thou shalt not eat of the hux, thou shalt not consume of the hux while they are in the premises of Binka's classroom. The thing with cursive is that some letters are a little bit different. It is meant to be like, you know, like this, right? Like Jesus. But some are different. I think I approve of this treaty. Well, you just got to get the rest of chat to sign it. I think that's the main thing here. It's not a treaty if no one else agrees to it, right? I adore sambusas. Don't get me wrong, samosas are great, but put 30 sambusas in front of me and I'll polish the whole plate off and crave more. That's me with deviled eggs. Like I just can't stop eating deviled eggs. There was one time my cousin made a whole tray of deviled eggs for like a whole party. And I ate like a couple and I'm like, oh, that's so good. And I noticed no one else was eating it. And I was like, well, you guys aren't going to have some? And they're like, no, you know, eggs are full of cholesterol. I don't know if I should. And I was like, are you sure? Are you sure you're not going to eat it? Because I'm going to eat it. Like, I just love deviled eggs that much. And then I did, in fact, eat all of them. But anyway. How do you type with your hooves? Eats the treaty, though! The Hux Devour Coalition objects. I tape a pen to my hand. There you go. What about typing? Yeah, my handwriting's not great, but like, it is how I ended up with like my signature. I'm not gonna show you guys my IRL signature. One more. What's another one that's like? Oh, the G's. The G's are kind of different. Like, you know, G in print would be like that, but G in cursive would be something like that. right? But I've seen like other like there's other example of G's as well. But when I learned it, it looked like this. And then Q's look like just the number 2, but it's because it's like it's kind of like that. Like if you're doing the name, like if you're doing like the word queen, it's something like that. As opposed to O, like if you're saying like Owen, the loop would like be up here, I think, right? Be something like that. It depends. Like people have different handwriting, but there's like I remember there was like a chart on like how to write all of these out. At least when I was like learning cursive back in like the 1st grade. How do you apply tape with no manual dexterity or opposable thumbs? You guys are asking too many questions of Huxley over here. Like you just gotta trust that Huxley has some forbidden magic. And that's how they tape anything to anything, really. Shows we won't steal it or anything. Factory flavor. It's Scotch tape, isn't it? I'm like imagining Hux with like his hooves, just like it's not even like tape, it's like paste. You're just putting like paste, and then you're just like pasting pens and like typing like keyboards onto it. That's how he does it. That's how he does it. The glue bottle. Okay, I was hoping that the ad break would start soon because I actually do have to use the bathroom. I drank so much water. I have to go to the forest. I have to go to the forest. No goat glue. Like, how does he use the knitting needles? It's also the glue. It's also the glue. That you guys gotta believe me. Go piss, girl. Go piss, girl. Okay, I'll give you guys some extra time in the parking lot then. You guys have your lunch, you know? Don't cause too many fatalities. That's all I ask. That's true. Hux does crochet, which the question is, how does the crochet tool, what's it called? The hook. How does the hook get into his hoops? Anyway, I'm gonna go use the forest. Have fun, Babing Cubs. Okay, we're back. You guys didn't eat too much, did you? We have a limited supply of tires. Okay, what were you guys talking about while I was going to the forest? Maybe that should be my new terminology for whenever I have to use the bathroom. Like, I gotta go to the forest real quick. I still want to like play around with my setup a little bit. Not setup, like the classroom. You guys can see how the classroom is nice and cute, right? With the double board. There's a floor for you guys. There's a table for me and the cats. But I'm thinking about adding a little bit of like tree branches and stuff to it to imply that like our school is in the middle of a forest. Do you ever chew on needles? I always think about how I would do that. No, that would scare me. Well, I have crochet. Sometimes you do use needles in crochet, but it's to like embroider stuff on it. The ones I have, they're from the company Woobles that teaches you how to crochet, and those ones are actually pretty dull. Like you don't actually like you can't like pierce anything with it. It's literally just to like put the yarn so that you can embroider like eyes or something like that. So, but yeah, like I can't imagine doing that with like an actual needle that can like pierce skin. That would scare me. You used to do that with your pencils? Yummy wood! Lick salt off the pencil. Salt? Suspicious like car-shaped dogs. No. It's like the meme. Wait, let me get another. You guys are distracting me, but just one cheeky little. You know, it's like the How do your horns look again? It's like here's Hux. You have like the car. I actually don't know how to draw cars that well. Wait, let's go to recess again. Okay, this is a good reference. Just a quick cheeky little sketch. This is Hux's like throat. Okay, I got a good reference. This is the rest of Hux's body. Hux is just like we had a cars. We're just fresh out of cars. Because there's all of her KF Downy toilet paper. Yeah, the Charmin. I got the Charmin toilet paper in the forest. We had a cars. But now I need to do it with like the Babinkovs, where you guys are just like car shaped. Where it's like, okay, how do you draw a car again? I know I literally just did it, but like that's the car, right? But like you guys don't have necks, so how would I draw that? Would it be like, you know, this is the no wait. Like you guys are just at the front. And this is like your body is just extended behind you. Because you guys have consumed the cars. It's like extended behind you. That feels like some kind of like eldritch horror. We're so bareback. Don't need necks. I wonder where they all went. There you go. Okay. We have one more study session. Babinkarmon, the next level of evolution. Babinkarmon. Or it's like a branching evolution. The Babinkovs can either become me or they can become Babinkarmon. God, we're just making so much lore. It's just so much lore. But okay, wait. Let's go to the agenda. because I have completed a couple of tasks. There we go. Read kanji and radicals up to page 13. So we're going to review verb conjugation so far when I start the timer, and then with the time we have left, I'll do the rest of studying the verb conjugation. Bibing Gunmon and Bibing Gundramon. Oh, you know it, Matthew. You know it. You guys probably would, like, knowing Digimon, you guys would become a dragon somehow. Bibing Karmon is evolving into being... Wait, what is it? Bibing Cartmon is becoming Bibing Karmon. It's genius, I tell you. It's genius. Alright, so last study session... I do need to start... After the study session, I do need to start wrapping it up. Where is my Pomodoro timer? Okay, we're gonna start it. We'll do some review, and then I'll mute, and then we'll do some verb conjugation. And that should be it. But, yeah. Okay, let's go from there. I'm gonna teach you guys, alright? I'm gonna teach you guys. So we're gonna review from last time. We're learning about verbs. Now, if you don't remember what verbs are from your respective language courses, they are action words. So to go back, to return, to listen, to hear, right? So the verbs that we've learned about so far can either be u verbs, ru verbs, or irregular verbs. So for example, iku. Iku meaning to go, like we're gonna go somewhere. Kairu, meaning to go back, to return. Kiku, meaning to listen or to hear. There's also a specific reason why kairu isn't in the ru verbs, but we'll go over that in a bit. You have nomu, meaning to drink. Hanasu, which is to speak or to talk. And then yomu, to read. So all of those have like, what's a word? Oh no! It's the opposite of a number? Like it's a... Actually, how do you define something as basic as a word? That's like telling someone like, what's the definition of the word is? And it's like, it is the present tense of the verb to be? Yeah, you're right, Matthew. It would be the present tense of the word to be, yeah. And a word is the simplest unit, not of measurement, but to relay what ideas mean. So, yes. I didn't realize we were listening to Unravel this whole time. Okay, so those are the u verbs. We have the ru verbs as well. So there's okiru, taberu, neru, and miru. Okiru is to get up, taberu is to eat, neru is to sleep, and miru is to see. This really is a class, exactly. I'm doing my best. And then you have your irregular verbs, and at first glance they look like ru verbs, but because they end in ru, ru, but the way that they're conjugated is a little bit different. So, ooh, are you teaching us Latin, Matthew? Sum est sumus esti sunt. Is sumus the one for is it like nosotros in Spanish, where it's like sum and then es? So would it be like I, like first person is sum, second person is s? I actually don't know what est or sumus would be, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, going back to this, so we have kuru, meaning to come or to, I guess, arrive. First person, second person, and third person. Oh, nice! Called it. And then suru is going to be really important here because it means to do, but you can also add it to other words to turn them into verbs. We have something similar in Tagalog where if you add mag to something, M-A-G, you can kind of turn it into a verb. Like, for example, like, I want to go driving. Gusto ko. Gusto means want. Mag-driving, you know? You do have to conjugate it, which I don't remember how to do, but mag... So to like drive would be like mag-drive or mag-driving. So here it looks like it's the same idea, but with the word benkyo. Benkyo means study. So benkyo suru, to add suru to it, means to study. So the action of studying. And then I just pasted in like hayai and what is this? E and hayai, but that was just pasted from the last lesson. So to conjugate a word means to basically change the word so it matches, like, say, a tense or like a specific situation. In this case, like, at least from what I remember when I learned Spanish back in like high school, you can use it for tenses like past tense, present tense, future tense. So if we think about how English how English works, take the word sleep. No. Let's take the word eat. Let's take the word eat. So the like word itself would be to eat, right? That's the like verb to eat. If you are using present tense, you wouldn't say like well, I guess you could say like you could say I'm eating the apple, or I eat the apple, right? So I eat the apple. But you might more so hear like I'm eating the apple because I'm currently in the act of eating the apple, right? And then if you want to use past tense, you could say I ate the apple. Or eated, I guess. You could say I eated the apple. But it's more common and more formal to say I ate the apple. And then in future tense, let's say that you're thinking about eating an apple, it'd be I will eat an apple. So in English, you might like add a word like will eat, or you could add like a suffix like eating. I cooked the pasta. Teacher, I eated the apple. I eating the apple. Oh no, our language skills are all over the place. IDK, why I don't like apples. I think that's fair. You know, like I think it depends on like what kind of apple, because I like the really tart ones. So mangiare in Italian, so io mangio, tu mangi, you eat. Oh, okay. More apples for me. There you go. So yeah, you can add like, depending on the language, you can add like a prefix, which is basically a mini word before the actual word, or you can add a suffix, which is a mini word after the word. So in present tense English, you add ing to some verbs, right? So like eating, sleeping, resting, going, you know. For past tense, sometimes like eat is actually irregular, because you wouldn't say eated like unless it's slang. But for other words like let's see, cook, I cooked pasta, you would add ed to them, right? So that's another example of a suffix. And then English, I don't think it uses suffix for future tense. I think it's mostly like the word will, like I will cook, I will eat, I will walk, you know? I'm so good. But other languages might they might have suffixes or prefixes. So sweet and crisp, oh I love crisp. First person plural, mangiamo, we eat. There's an interesting thing in Tagalog where they have the we form, but there's we including the person you're speaking to, and then there's we not including the person you're speaking to. So it helps with avoiding confusion, where it's like, oh, we're going to a party, and it's like, oh, like the person, like if I tell you Babinkubs, like, hey Babinkubs, we're going to a party, is it like, no, I think this is a better example to say like, I'm trying to say that me and Beans are gonna go to a party, right? But I'm talking to you Babinkubs and I'm saying we're going to a party. People might accidentally interpret that as like, oh, all of us, like Babinkubs included, are going to a party, and it's like, no, it's just me and Beans that are going to a party. You're not going. So there's actually a tense in Tagalog that actually, like, there's two separate we's. There's we inclusive, which is like, oh yeah, all of us, including you, the person I'm speaking to, are going to the party. But then there's another tense where it's like, oh no, we, not including you, are going to the party. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's one of those things that like we don't have in English, right? I forget my other tenses, like past and perfect tense. Yeah, like I don't even know the differences between like perfect. Like when I was talking about that example of like I eat the apple versus I am eating the apple, then I kind of forget that. I would never interpret that. I was never invited to parties. Checkmate atheist. The checkmate atheist is like the cherry on top of that comment. It's like checkmate atheist. She's ashamed of us. She doesn't show us up at the party. I'm too tired to go to parties anymore. I'm too tired to go to parties. Checkmate, Babinkubs. I don't even go to parties myself, because I would prefer to sleep or draw. Teacher hates us. I'm calling the FBI. Can you imagine how it is at like, you know, Bear America FBI right now, where it's like, oh, that's like the 30th call we've gotten about Binka hating them. I don't know, I think we should do something. Okay, back to conjugation. So now that you guys know what suffixes are and stuff, so to conjugate a verb, for the ru verbs like taberu, neru, okiru, miru, you just gotta replace it with mas. It looks like masu, right? M-A-S-U, but it's actually mas. You don't actually say that last u. So if you're saying I'm eating, you could say tabemasu. Or you could say masen, which is negative, as in not eating. So tabemasen, not eating. Instead of neru, it would become nemas, and nemasen. And then okiru, okimasu, okimasen, and then miru, mimasen. Girl, you probably could never catch me at a party. My butt is in bed with a cup of crochet and orc stream. I feel that. I used to party like back in my like 20s and even late 20s, but I'm tired, man. I can't be handling my drinks no more. Instead of going into like, you know, like the happy drunk, like, yeah, we're having a good time, I skip right to like the tired and hungover part where it's like, can we go home already? I'm sleepy. I'm already sleepy. I'm doomed. Exactly. It's okay though. There's nothing wrong with relaxing and chilling. So for the u verbs like nomu, yomu, kairu, iku, kiku, you would replace it with imas. So very similar to the ru verbs. Or imasen. So nomimasu, drinking, nomimasen, not drinking. Yomimasu, reading, yomimasen, not reading. And etc. etc. Kikimasu, ikimasu. Ikimasu means like, we're going. I posted the greatest art for car-shaped hugs. Ooh, I'm curious. Let's take a look-see. Creative Cubs. Oh my god, that's amazing. Kerchow! he's going Kerchow. I love it. And then lastly, we have our irregular verbs. So this is why suru and kuru are not they're not part of like the ru verbs or the u verbs, is because their conjugation is a little bit different. So instead of suru, if you conjugated it the same way as like the ru verbs, this would become sumas. But instead it's shifted over to shimas. And then shimasen. So benkyo suru, meaning to study, would be benkyo shimasu. So I'm studying, let's study. Or benkyo shimasen. We're not studying. I'm not studying. And then kuru, if you just like conjugate it regularly, it would be kumimasu, I think. Oh no, kumasu. But instead it's kimasu, and kimasen. Are you coming or not coming, right? There was literally only one party I ever enjoyed being at, and it was because it was extended family thing with girls only and so much scrumptious food, and also my sister taught me to dance. Aww! Wait, that's so cute! I love it. Since Hux is a car now, can we eat him? No! They remember the Treaty of Huxburg. You guys gotta remember the Treaty of Huxburg. Yeah, okay. Last part of the review before we use the rest of our time to study some more is if the verb ends in aru or oru, it's definitely an u verb. Uru can be an u verb or irregular, and then if it ends with iru or eru, it's most likely a ru verb, but it might also be an u verb in the case of ones like kairu. So stuff like that. Yeah, the treaty! I didn't sign no treaty. I don't even know how to write. There's only one signatory of the treaty. Huxburg. Huxenberg, is that like Luxembourg but with goats? Yeah, the Swiss tried to take it over, but they failed because of the Treaty of Huxburg, you see. They failed. We gotta make some Hux lore too, of like Hux is from Huxenberg, and they actually, They actually totaled. They actually like swept. They actually defeated the Swiss, and that's why they're neutral all the time in literally every war. That's the lore. That's the lore that I'm coming up with the class. But don't let me speed or like stampede through your lore, Hugs. If you wanna inform me of your own lore, if you wanna make up your own, don't let me stop you. The Swiss succumb to the itis. My bad, Swiss. No, it's okay, because the Swiss, I have 0 lore. It's okay. That means you're free. That means you're free to create your own. And that's the best part, really. That really is the best part. William Huxington Goatman, it says right over here, will be referred to as Billy Goat Hux from here on in the document. You guys are bringing up random documents now. You guys are bringing up random documents. Okay, let me pause the timer because I want to get to like the page that I'm supposed to be at, and then the rest of the stream is just gonna be study, and then one last yap at the end with a little bit of moshin, with a little bit of cheeky mosh pit. Not the legal name in chat. Not William Huxington Goatman. The final yappening. Not the redacted in chat. Okay, so I think I'm on the right page. I'm gonna be learning about, what is this, participles, and then a couple other sections, and then I think that should be it for the studying. Let's see, where we decode the outcome of this game of diplomacy. Tell you what, that's what you guys can do. Oh, you know what? I gotta cross off this thing on the agenda. Okay, yeah, let's get to, we're gonna go ahead and start this last part then, where I keep on studying verbs and such. So you all can go ahead and discuss the diplomacy and economics of Luxembourg. All right. If you want, of course. Ain't nothing forcing you guys to do that. But yeah, we'll go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and study for the last 20 minutes, and then we'll end off stream. In fact, I'm probably gonna stop raids. I started calling him my friend Kenny Kenjamin to annoy him. Uh-oh. I accidentally activated Siri. No, stop it. Okay. Let's see, Big Hamantha, Chatathan, so invade Luxembourg or defend Luxembourg? No, are you guys invading? Okay, you guys discuss the diplomacy. I'm gonna go ahead and study, and I wish you luck, Hux. I wish you luck. Remember the treaty. Remember the treaty, please. All right. We did it. We did it. I was able to study particles. Not like neutron particles or nothing, but language particles. So that was pretty cool. I'm actually going to stop the timer here because we are going to call it pretty soon. I was just reading through chat and saw you guys discussing diplomacy diplomatically. Yes? This is a treat. That's all I get for like a year, man. No! War never changes. I'll be the bigger bear here and say that I wouldn't eat you. I wouldn't eat you. I would instead care for you and give you pets. Wonder how the random community is going? I'm crying, rolling around the floor, collecting dust in the corner, weeping over my newies. I know, I miss him. What if the random community starts streaming lol while we wait for him? Exactly. Exactly. Huxenberg has fallen. No more falling. I put my name on the Treaty of Huxenberg. I recognize Huxenberg as an independent state, you know? I believe that they I believe in their sovereignty. So yeah. In terms of when the random community starts streaming, yeah, a fair amount of us have been streaming. I know Matthew's been, Owen, myself, Cielo, Folk, you know, a good amount of randomites be streaming. Same with Amreli, right? And actually, Twisty, I know that you also have an avatar. I just haven't checked if you are also. Let's check right now, actually. Wait, your model is so cute. You were just playing yesterday? Why am I not following you? You're playing Gundam Breaker 4? That's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I only realized today. You were playing Gundam Breaker 4? Oh man, I wanna see that. If the next time you or Amreli or anyone else is streaming while I'm looking to raid, you will get the raid. We are peaceful creatures. Exactly. Thank you, Binka. The bomb. But cool. Yeah, so in terms of what I learned, there's different words that you put in front of nouns to, like, I guess indicate what is happening to that verb in that noun. So we have here o or wo. It's pronounced o, but it indicates the direct object. So for example, if you want to say that you drink coffee, you would say kohi o nomimasu. Nomimasu is the verb. So to drink, kohi is coffee. Normally play Star Wars. Oh, you play KOTOR? Or Holocure? Nice. Is it the KOTOR that is the one that Randon was playing a while back? Or is it like was there like an MMO or something like that a while back? Yeah. We also have de. This is the place of action where the verb takes place. So toshokan de hon o yomimasu. So I will read books in the library. Uchi de hiru gohan o tabimasu. I will eat lunch at home. Let's see. The online one. Ah, I see. Cool. This one, ni, has like multiple meanings, and they just went over two, but it could be like where something is gonna take place. So I will not go to school today. What else? I will return home, like to home. You could do the same with he or e, as it's usually pronounced. So like, kyo gakko e ikimasen. So I will not go to school. Why did I write? I wrote home. It's supposed to be school. I will not go to school today. There you go. Uchi e kairimasu. So I will return home. So you can either use ni or e, but ni can also be used for time. But it has to be used with a day of the week or like a specific time. It can't be like I will go to Kyoto today. You know, that would be something else. Ni. I want coffee. Oh man, coffee sounds good, but I also can't have it as much anymore because the caffeine, it affects me too much, you see. It affects me too much. But yeah, so those are some of the particles that I learned today. So we did every goal that we wanted to do for today, and all that's left is the yappening. Let me go ahead and put the iPad away. So yeah, guys, my courage test is up next. I'm actually gonna see if I can get some grub first, and then I'm gonna go over and see what Digimon card gameplay is really like. Hello, Seishun. Hello. We're actually gonna be ending soon-ish, but you're just in time for some moshing. Let me put the Pomodoro timer away. Huxenberg is invaded. The goats retreat to the mountains to resist invaders after their meat and wool. No, we gotta chase them out just like they did with the Swiss. I get the shakes from coffee, but it's worth it. So yummers. Yo, that's me with you know what I really like? I like coffee ice cream. Like coffee flavored ice cream is one of my favorites, but my stomach cannot handle it anymore. Like, every time I have it, like, if I'm gonna have coffee ice cream, I better be sure to... You know what? I've never had it with lactate, but I was gonna say, like, I need to be sure that I'm not gonna go nowhere. I'm not gonna be going anywhere for the rest of that day, because I'm gonna be at the toilet. I'm gonna be in the fight room. It's okay, I'm only here for a short time since Folk and I are in a break. Ah, okay, okay. Cool, cool. Got peanut butter Italian ice cream since I'm feeling decadent before the American dollar crashes. That's a really fair point. That's a super fair point, actually. That's a super fair point. Like, you gotta get decadent while you can before we can never get decadent again. I gotta dash before Mosh because I'm starving. Need to get some food. Yeah, get some food. Thanks for the fun stream. Yeah, get your sustenance. Get your sustenance. I need to do the same. I'm actually pretty hungry. So after this, I'm gonna get some yum-yums. So if it's okay with you guys, we're gonna just hop straight to the Moshin. And then we'll see who we can raid into. Yo, Attack on Titan, My War band cover. Metal band cover. Let's do it. Let me get... the browser out. There we go. Alright, if there's any lurkers or anyone that hasn't moshed with us before in a while, all you gotta do is get an emote, spam it, and I'm gonna make your little avatars fight each other. Yahoo! George is streaming? Ah, okay, let's check out who's online. George is a pretty good contender for who we should raid into. Let's go ahead and mosh. No! Not the ads. No! Open up the pit. You guys ready to mosh? Oh, this is sick. Can we up the quality? Was it 480? There you go. Narration like miserable. I forgot. Is this whole song in English? I actually forgot. This is our last one. There's a lot of folks streaming right now. It's kind of hard to decide because there's also Owen, there's Ghosty, there's George, there's Mushi, there's Folk, who is doing co-op with Seishun. There's like a lot of people. Okay, who we doing? I feel like it's been a minute since we raided into Folk. Wouldn't you say? Show at its peak. This is our last war. Da 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 da. It's me versus Hugs. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, I just got a med pack. I believe in you, Hugs. No, show them that it's not rigged. Show them that it's not rigged. I got the other med pack. No! No, I didn't mean to do that. It's not rigged. I swear. I swear it's not rigged. I swear. No. You know what? Guess what? I might have won the first round. Filtered. I might have won the first round, but can I win round 2? Fight. Ooh, that violin goes hard. Oh, that's like an electric violin too. I think it's, yeah, that's electric. That's so cool. Because betrayed Luxembourg. No, surely it can't happen twice. See, I'm already dead, so... Oh no, no ad break, no ad break. It's Pickles versus Matthew. War! Matthew, congrats! War! My war! Dun, 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 dun. That was really good. I like that a lot. Good job! You showed them that it's not rigged. Hopefully. Like, I know he's the mod and everything, but it's totally not rigged, you guys. It's totally not rigged. Alright, guys. We are going to raid into Folk. We're gonna raid into Folk. I'm gonna have my schedule up sometime tomorrow, but be prepared for some edumacation next week. Be prepared! But I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, y'all. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Cute outro? Yeah, isn't it cute? You guys are on the bus with me. I'm driving you guys to your next person. To Folk. Alright, ready? Ready? We're raiding. Bye-bye!